Hello. Hey guys. Hello. Welcome. Hey. Does everyone remember this little kitty? Remember this one? We did this a long time ago. Remember that? Oh, thank you for joining again. Hello, everyone. Welcome. How is everyone? Hey, Isabel. Hello to every single one of you. I hope that your day went well, or I hope your day is still going well while you're watching me. Oh, I think you were sick, right? It was like a week that you were sick. Hello. Hey guys. Hello. How is everyone? I hope that everyone is having a great day. I had a crazy day today. Just a lot of, I would say just like a lot of negativity, I guess. You know, the devil, he just tries to get you and you gotta rebuke him, get him out of your life, stay positive. So today was definitely a harder or challenging day, I would say. But we got through it and I finished the work that I needed to finish, so that's always good. Hey, how are you? Hello. Hello. Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't the best Wednesday. Wednesdays are usually hump days, so it was okay. I'm not gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Hey there, I miss you so much. How are you? I'm gonna show you guys some stuff. We'll just wait for some more people to come on in. Oh, Katisha, look. Doesn't it look so cool? Today is Shopify. Today is Shopify. So we're doing more shipping on Shopify. Give me. Y'all are silly. Oh, it's just a transfer that one of my customers ordered. And then this is another transfer. So I told you guys, we sell the white toner transfers. So you can print white and have white for white toner. White toner transfer. So really happy about that. And then one of the designs I can't show you guys because it's for, you kind of saw it, but it's for everyone that purchased a craft box and is going to be a part of the webinar. So I can't show it to you, but you'll see it after the fact. I might make a sneak peek of it, but I was so happy. Guys, okay, I guess I can just tell you basically why I was upset today. All right, so I'm up, I get up, first thing in my email, I can't find my package. My package was delivered. It's not there. Okay, so I have a couple of those. So, okay, so get through that, tell them we'll submit a case, everything like that, because it happens. It does happen with shipping. So no big deal. So then after you did that, then I get a notification because I have an app on my phone. I don't know if you guys have purchased a press from me, but if you have purchased a press from me, then I send you a app that I use, and I use it for all of my shipments, and it's called Parcels App. So you basically add all your tracking numbers, and you can see every single scan, everything for that package and that tracking number. So I uploaded my tracking number, and it said that it was delivered to my door and that I signed for it at 10:49 a.m. And I'm like, my dog didn't bark, I've been home, and no one has been delivering to my door. And I thought it was strange because the FedEx drivers, I know them, so I know that they would have came to my door. So I was just like, well, maybe they just went to the leasing office and, dropped it off there. So I went to the leasing office, and they were like, no, FedEx was here, but they didn't leave anything for you. And I was like, okay. So I called FedEx immediately, and they were just like, there's really nothing we can do. They said that they delivered it, and, and I'm just like, no, I need this package. I was so upset because this is a product for, your craft box, and it's, an exclusive sublimation blank that no one has. I looked every single state, literally in the US, the only place you can get them is overseas, and no one has these products that they're selling. I promise you, no one has them. So I was just like, okay, I have to figure this out. So I finally got in touch with the warehouse, and I was just like, can you guys help me? I need the driver to come back. He needs to figure this out because he did not deliver it to me. I don't know where he went. And so the lady was just really rude. She did not want to help me, and we kind of got a little hot and heavy. And so I just was like, all right, I will just let you figure it out. Hung up, kind of got my thoughts together because I was so upset. And then knock at the door, and it's the FedEx delivery driver, really young guy. And he was just like, I'm so sorry. He was like, it's my fault. I delivered it to the wrong door, but thankfully the package was still sitting there. And he was like, it's my fault. I'm going to tell my manager, and, I'm sorry. So I was like, thank you for being honest. That takes a lot. So I was like, I appreciate it, but I got my blank. So I was just so happy. But she basically was calling me a liar. She was like, you're lying. And I'm like, no, I'm not lying. I was like, I paid, almost $100 in express shipping to get it delivered today. And she just would not take that as an answer. So regardless, all in all, it was figured out. But it still, just really stressed me out. So that was, probably the most stressful thing today. But regardless, we're going to have a good day, and we're going to get through it. Today is shipping day with Shopify, so I hope you guys did your homework. Did everyone do their homework? I gave you guys homework, so I hope that you did homework. You guys had to create your pirate ship account. Did everyone do their homework? Yeah. Good. Yeah, she basically called me a liar. Basically said I was lying. Everyone did their homework. You didn't do your homework. Come on. It's okay. All right, so again, happy Wednesday. Thank you guys for coming. I hope that you all are having yeah, you waited to the same day to do it. Oh, it's okay. No worries. I'm just playing. If you couldn't do it, it's totally fine. But just make sure you do it because you're going to need it. It does come in handy. Oh, it's okay. I'm just playing. So today is shipping. So all week we have been learning Shopify. So everyone that's wanting to start their own business and or website, I have been teaching you all of my tips and tricks for Shopify. So that is what we have been doing. Today is shipping, so this is probably going to be one of the hardest things that you can learn, even if you haven't shipped out anything for your small business before. Shipping is probably one of the biggest things that you see people talking about, and some of the biggest problems that businesses fail because they can't keep their shipping at a certain price, and it's really hard for them to keep up with postage. So I want to teach you everything that I know. But before we do that, I just wanted to talk about some things on the website. So I just want you guys to know that anytime that I have to update my shipping, my processing times for my shipping, it is going to be right on the front page on every single page that you see. It's a notification bar and it's right at the top. So if you feel like you don't know when the package is going to be shipped, or you just want to double check, you can always go to my home page. It is right as a big notification that pops up, and it will tell you what my processing times. Normal weeks where we're not as so busy, I will change it back to 1 to 3 business days. But if we are a little bit busier than normal, please just keep in mind that I will update it by a day or two. And right now our processing time is 1 to 5 business days. So that means anywhere from the day that you place your order, it will be shipped, up to 5 business days. And business days does not include holidays and or weekends. So please just keep that in mind. If you have any questions regarding processing times, please email me, but I can help you there. But just please make sure that you read the descriptions. Some different products have different processing times, such as bulk orders and or shirts or tumblers, depending on the size of your order. Because it takes us a little bit longer to get it together because it is a bigger order. So just keep that in mind. If you're processing out through the website, just take a look at that. The tiered reward program, I am working on that as we speak. I should have it released on Friday's email. So if you guys have already signed up for your Peach Cash account and have been earning Peach Cash, then you know that we already have rewards, but I wanted to do something more. And I thought the perfect way to do that was to add a tiered reward program. A lot of your numbers of orders are growing, and I appreciate it so much. I'm so thankful. I just want to be able to reward you guys. I feel like you coming back to me, even though you probably can get the same blank from somewhere else and or maybe cheaper, or I mean, whatever the case is, I am thankful that all of you come back to me over and over and over again. So I just want to make sure that I reward you for doing so, because you guys are great. And without you, I literally don't know where I would be. And so I really appreciate it. So just want to make sure that you guys know that I'm honored to supply you, things and help you. And I want to show you my appreciation by doing a tiered reward program. The next thing are, you already know, but hand sanitizers. I still have a whole bunch of those left. Air fresheners, wristlets. I have mirrors. I only have a couple left, but if you want the compact mirrors, I have a couple. But this one is like the rose gold. And this is one of the mirrors that you have. And it is for sub. You'll have a disc that goes into the middle that you can sub on. But we do have the mirrors. I only have a couple of these left, so if you're needing them, I'm not sure how long it will take for me to restock these. These are really not a good seller for me personally. So if you guys like these, go ahead and get the rest. I don't have a lot. Phone grips. Are you ever going to get watch bands? We did have watch bands for Apple watches, but they sold out and it's taking me a little bit longer to restock them. But we carried the 2 different sizes for the Apple watch bands. Good news on the 100% colored shirts. They're going to be delivered. Ding, 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 ding. Drum roll. Everyone excited for colored shirts? Can I get a drum roll? Drum roll. They are going to be delivered, I think she said by the 30th, yeah. Drum roll? No drum roll? No one's gonna touch anything. Come on, you guys aren't talking. Okay, they'll be delivered by the 30th. So she said 3 to 5 business days. They're coming FedEx. And they're going to be delivered on Friday. So I'm super excited. So everyone that has pre-ordered colored shirts, go ahead and be prepared to get them. I'm super excited. She did do a really good QC check on them, and I will do one when I get them in, but I'm really excited about this. This is a big thing for us, and we're going to work on getting all of the colors in so that way you guys can have them. But if you already had a pre-order, those will be shipped out very soon, much faster than the allotted time that I put in the description. I put like 30 business days or something like that, but I just do that so if it does come in beforehand, then it's a good thing. But if it doesn't come in, you know, when we expect it, then I still give that a lot of time. So I'm really happy that it's much faster. 100% white polyester shirts are back in. I had to update our bulk shirts. So if you guys need 10, 25, or 50, those are up. You can get the shirts at least, I think it's like $6 a piece now. So if you're needing bulk 100% poly shirts, those are in. Yeah, there'll be extras on top of the pre-order. Another thing is the bulk, another thing is the 100% white kids shirts. So yesterday we got in our shipment of the 2T, the 3T, the 4T, and the 5-6. So if you guys are wanting any kid shirts that are white, 100% poly, those are now in stock. So I have a lot for each one. I QC them myself, made sure there's no stains or anything like that, so they're perfect. If you guys want those are now in stock. And slides, I told you guys about this yesterday, but slides are now at a lower price. I was able to knock off $4 for the pair. So if you guys need slides, we have the slides. The kids cup with the 2 lids. Those are coming. It's just taking a long time to get them in. I'm not sure why. I got everything else right on time, but for some reason that product is just taking longer than usual. So when I get them, of course, you know, I will update you guys. And I think the white sequins, the ones with the stain on it on the back, no one has purchased. So if you want it, they're still in stock. They're $3. I think I put $3 for them. But if you wanted to try a glitter pillow that has like a small black line on the back on each one, if you're wanting those are in stock. And the last announcement I have are the white toner transfers. So I just showed you guys some of those, but I will show you again. We are able now to print the white toner transfers. So if you guys are needing those, we have those. You get one sheet and you can do 2 big designs like this, or you can place, you know, smaller designs to fill the page. You can do 1 big and a couple small. Really, whatever you're wanting to do, you can add it to the sheet. And you ordered the foam grips. Awesome. Thank you so much. And then this is one that I printed for Katisha, one of my customers. And the color is just awesome. So these are some that I have like that. So if you guys are wanting any of the transfers, we have those, and we can print out any image that you send us. The only thing is it has to be a PNG file. Okay. What size is this sheet? It's a 10.9 by 18. Yes, you just send us the file via email. Can we use those for cotton shirts? Yep, you can use it for cotton. You can use it for blends. You can use it for hoodies, denim, leather. The only thing I don't recommend it on is silk. That's the only thing I don't recommend it on. All right, so you guys are ready for shipping? It's a lot. Guys, excited for shipping? Nope. It's just per sheet. So you just get one sheet. You fill up the whole sheet. You can fill it up with all small designs. You can fill it up with big designs. You can fill it up with really any type of designs you want. You just have that one big sheet. And you just buy it per sheet. It's called a white toner transfer. All right, so let's get started. The first thing I wanted to do is start off by sharing with you guys the products that I use to ship all of your boxes, and I wanted to show you everything. So there's a couple different things that I use, but I wanted to show you some of the different packaging that I use and where I purchase from, okay? So the first thing I use are these brown boxes. So as you guys know, if you've ordered anything from me, you know that I use brown boxes. And the reason I use brown boxes is because these are much cheaper than white boxes. So when you go to purchase your boxes, if you're going to ship anything that would require a box, you are going to pick between craft, these are called craft brown boxes, and white shipping boxes. Now, white shipping boxes are going to be probably 25% more than a craft box. They both do the same thing, but the brown box works just as fine. So if you have no problem with the brown box, use the brown box. It will save you a lot of money. And I wanted to share with you guys the different sizes that I use, just so that way you know the different sizing, and I'll tell you what products will go in the boxes. So if you have a mug, just one singular mug, it could be an 11 ounce or a 15 ounce, that will go in a 6 by 6 by 6 box. So if you're going to be shipping out one singular mug, then you would need to, I'm going to get there. If you're going to ship out one singular mug, then you're going to use a 6 by 6 by 6 box. For 2 mugs, you're going to use a 8 by 6 by 6. If you're going to ship 2 mugs, you're going to use a 8 by 6 by 6. If you're going to ship out one tumbler, one 20 ounce or one 30 ounce tumbler, one singular tumbler, a good box to use is a 12 by 6 by 6. I'm giving you time to write. So if you're shipping one singular tumbler, a good box to use is a 12 by 6 by 6. If you are shipping 2 tumblers, 20 ounce, probably not 30 ounce. If you're shipping 2 tumblers, maybe 3, you're going to use a 12 by 8 by 6. I don't use a 4 by 4 by 10. I just use a 12 by 6 by 6. It's up to you though. It's your choice. So if you're going to ship 2 or more tumblers, I would say maybe just 2 20 ounce tumblers, you're going to use a 12 by 8 by 6. And this is just for brown boxes. So if you want to buy brown boxes, this is the measurements you're going to need to buy them. If you're going to ship probably 2 or more 30 ounce, 2 or more 20 ounce, like maybe 4 tumblers, 5 tumblers, that will go in a 12 by 10 by 8. So now we're getting into the bigger boxes. A 8 by 6 by 6 for 2 mugs, correct. And that will fit 2 11 ounce and 2 15 ounce. So if you're going to do 3 or more tumblers and or a lot of product, you're going to need a 12 by 10 by 8. Now, just let me reiterate, all of these boxes are really good sizing. So say you wanted to ship 2 mugs in the 8 by 6 by 6, or you have smaller products or anything like that, you can use the 8 by 6 by 6 for it, or you can use a 12 by 8 by 6. Those boxes are really good for like a lot of products that are smaller. Like let's just say they ordered a lot of different a lot of different phone cases or something like that, or shirts and phone cases and mouse pads. You can put that all in one box. So I'm just giving you an example of what can fit into the box. So a 12 by 10 by 8. So that will fit a couple of tumblers, two 30-ounce for sure, and probably like maybe 4+ tumblers in that box. The last box that I use, there's 2 boxes that I use, is a 12 by 12 by 12, and the 12 by 12 by 12 will fit 10 tumblers, probably more than that, probably at least 14 tumblers, but I use the 12 by 12 by 12 boxes to ship 10 tumblers. So if you buy a bulk order from me and you buy 10 tumblers and that's the only thing you purchase, then I use a 12 by 12 by 12, and that will fit 10 tumblers. And the last box I use is a pretty bigger box, and that is a 15 by 12 by 10, and that will fit 10 tumblers plus, and it will fit, I packed one today, so it'll fit 10 tumblers and like a bulk order of 10 shirts in that box, with a poly mailer on the shirts too. So that is the biggest box that I do. I do other boxes that are bigger than that. They're probably like 16 by 12 by something, but I only use those on occasion when you guys order like 36 mugs or, you know, a big order like so, but you probably won't need that as of right now. But the most common boxes that I use are the 8 by 6 by 6, the 12 by 6 by 6, the 12 by 8 by 6, the 12 by 10 by 8, and the 12 by 12 by 12, and the 15 by 12 by 10. So those are some of the different boxes that I use, and that is what I do to ship out all of your orders. Now, let's just say, Anissa, you know, I want to start my business, but I can't afford packaging, you know, and that is totally understandable. We are all small business owners, and there's no reason why you can't start your business because you can't afford packaging. There's a lot of free options out there, so I'm going to talk about those free options and go over all of the products that you can get for free, so that way you don't have to have a setback and you can start shipping products. So another thing too is I wanted to let you know that these boxes come from Uline and or Grainger. So if you do have a business LLC and you are a registered business, you can open an account with Uline, and Uline has a net 30 program to where you can buy a whole bunch of product and you don't have to pay it back for 30 days. That will help build your business credit. That is up to you to do that if you wanted to do net 30, but it is a good option because if you need boxes right away, they usually have same day delivery or next day delivery. But Uline is a great place. And another place that I use is called Grainger, and that is Grainger. It's called Grainger, and they sell a lot of different products, but they do sell boxes, and you can get a bundle of 25 boxes for like $8 depending on the size. So the cost per box is very inexpensive, and that is something that you want to look at while you're buying boxes if you are purchasing boxes, okay? The next thing that you need would obviously be tape. So as you can see, this one, I don't know if you can see it, but it's from Uline. If you're going to be shipping out a lot of boxes, you don't want to go to Walmart and you don't want to buy tape. Walmart is very, very expensive when it comes to tape. And another thing is you don't want to order off of Amazon. I know Amazon is very fast and very convenient sometimes, but they do not have the best prices. So again, with Uline, you can buy like a big box of like, I think it's like 50 or 100 rolls of like tape, and they're really, really big. And that way you'll never have to order tape again. I haven't ordered tape since last November, and we ship every day. So the rolls last a really long time. It is a big investment, but you can do net 30 if that is something that you wanted to do. Grainger also sells tape, but just look for somewhere else to buy tape from. Unless you're not shipping out a lot of packages, then you could go to Walmart and just buy like a 4-pack or like a 2-pack to get you through. But you are going to need tape. So just keep that in mind. You're going to need tape to ship your boxes. If I could pick which one, what would I choose? I would pick Grainger. Uline seems to be, their prices fluctuate, it seems. So some boxes are more expensive of others at sometimes. So that's why I really don't like it. And it's really good tape. Yeah, this is the only tape that I use, and it's from Uline. I just bought like a really big package of them, and I haven't ran out since last November, and that's a long time. So, I mean, we're almost coming up on November, so I don't even need to order any yet. So, that's a good thing. The next thing you're going to need is a scale. So you guys were asking me what type of scale I use. This is the scale that I use. It is blue. I think they have other colors too, but it's a heavy duty scale. So what you would do is just lay it on a flat surface, and it has a little digital scale part there, so that way you can see the weight. And what this is used for is like you could sit this down and then hang this on the wall, so that way you don't always have to look down or hold it. You can just have this sticking to the wall, like put a little command strip and stick it to your wall, and you can move it around so that way it's not in the way of the box. And this can ship, I think it's up to 150 pounds, and that's why I got it. It was about $45 off of Amazon, but it's so worth it. So I would definitely recommend it. The link is in my bio for this scale. But if you're going to be shipping bigger packages, even if you're not shipping bigger packages right now, anything that has a substantial weight, like let's just say 5 mugs, you want to make sure you have the accurate weight. So I would suggest getting a scale. All right. And I think that is about it for the supplies you're going to need. Now, next we're going to go into a shipping label, and where you can purchase shipping labels and or where you can print your shipping labels and how you do so. So I'm going to take you guys off and share you over here so you can see. So this is my Dymo printer. This is a label printer. And I'm going to let you guys know this printer is very expensive. If I had to go back and do it over again, I would have not paid this much for this printer. But it was the only one at the time that was available. The roll, yep, I'll go over the free option boxes. I'm getting there in just 1 second. So the next thing is the label printer. If I didn't have an option of when I purchased mine, I had the Rollo. I would get the Rollo instead of the Dymo. The Dymo is $350 to print labels, and the Rollo is $169 on Amazon. So I would definitely go with the Rollo. I would not go with the Dymo because, again, like I said, it's $350 for just the label printer. Now, the reason why I use the Dymo is because, again, this is the only option that I had at the time. The Rollo wasn't out. But I would recommend getting a label printer if you plan on doing a lot of boxes and a lot of shipping. It does come in handy. Now, if you can't afford a label printer right now, that is totally fine. When I first started, I just used shipping label paper and I put it in my printer and printed it at home, and you can slap it right onto the box. So you do not have to get one of these, but the really cool thing about the label printers is that it doesn't use ink. So it's a thermal printer and it doesn't have ink. So the only thing you would have to do is fill up the shipping labels. And you would fill up the shipping labels, and then it prints out. It prints out like so. I don't know if one's going to come out. It's probably not going to come out. But this is how I print all of your labels. All of the stuff I have is listed in my bio already. So if you guys are interested in anything, it is listed there. So that is another product that you're going to need, is a label printer if you choose to get one. You do not have to have one right away, but it is a good investment, and you'll see once you start getting orders rolling in, it's going to be a lot. So I would definitely suggest getting a label printer. It'll make your life much easier. Okay. Any questions before we move on to the free stuff and where to get free stuff at? Any questions? All right. So the next thing is, I know a lot of you are scared about weighing packages and not having a weight on your packages. So I just want you guys to know, hey Karen, you're late and lost. We're just going over everything you would need for shipping, and then we're going to get into how to do your shipping rates on your Shopify. And thank you so much. So, if you're scared of doing shipping weights and you're nervous and you don't really want to do a shipping weight, I'm going to go over the different cost-friendly options and some that are free and some that are not. So I'm going to go over all of them. And I do have all of the boxes, and I'll go over all of them too. So I know a lot of you know that if you go to your USPS store, you can get free boxes and you can order them online. So there's a couple of different options that they offer, and I do use them all. So I wanted to show you guys what they look like and if it's for you or not, okay? So a lot of people only contact USPS when they want to do like a flat rate or something like that. But they do have other boxes that you can use instead of flat rates. So I'm gonna go over those. The first one is a regional box. Okay, this is a regional A box. So let's say that you don't have a big shipment and you need to ship something. This is how it looks. I'm gonna put it down all the way. This is how small it is. It's a pretty decent box, and you could fit some mugs in here. So depending on what you're shipping, you could fit mugs in here and you can ship anything out. This is a free box, so again, it takes away from you having to pay for a box, and it's called a regional A box. Now, I want you guys to understand that using a regional A box or a regional B box, think of it as a flat rate box, okay? So in a regional A box, the products in the box, as long as it can fit in the box, you can't go max past 15 pounds. So if you have 14 pounds in here, it's going to ship, but at one price. That's it. So the regional A box is going to be anywhere from like $7 to $8. It could be more depending on where they live, like California, but you could fit anything in here, and as long as it's under 15 pounds, it's going to ship at one rate. And you don't have to guess on the weight. You can just say it's 14 pounds, even if it's only 1 pound. You could say it's 10 pounds if it's 5 pounds. Whatever it is, it's a flat rate, so they're just going to charge you that one price, okay? So that is the regional A. That's the regional A, okay? And it's the smaller one. The second option, which I love to use now, this is probably one of my favorite boxes to use, is the regional B box. And a lot of you are going to see that box, but it is awesome. You can ship anything in this box up to 20 pounds, and it's going to be flat rate, and it'll ship anywhere, even internationally. But it's a bigger size box. It has a lot of depth to it. And it's a regional B box. And the price on this is probably, I think, $8 or so. And as long as you fit all of your stuff in here and it's under 20 pounds, you're good to go. There's no reason why it won't work. And I'm going to show you guys how to ship it through Pirate Ship and Shopify. So you can use this regional box. It's the box B, and it's the flat rate box B. As long as it's under 20 pounds, you're good to go. And it's really, really good. It comes in handy. So a lot of you that were ordering those free mugs, you're going to get them in these boxes because I can ship free and have a flat rate so it's not, you know, more expensive for me. Now, if I was to use my own box and shipped 6 mugs, that's going to be at least 8 pounds because of the packing paper, the packing tape, all of the stuff inside, and the bubble wrap. So it's going to be at least 8 to 9 pounds. I could put that in here and just pay a flat rate. So that's the regional box B. So don't get thrown off because it says regional. Just know you can order these and use them as flat rates. All right. The next thing are the most expensive ones, and these are where you guys are going to kind of know about this box, and or if you don't, you'll understand why a lot of people don't like using flat rate boxes. So this is, no, that's not it. All right. So this one is a medium flat rate box, okay? So it's not a regional. There's only 2 regionals. Regional A, which is the smaller one, and Regional B, which is the bigger one. There's only 2 regionals. There's multiple flat rates, okay? They have flat rate envelopes, so if you sell stickers, you could do flat rate envelopes. They have flat rate bubble mailers, but if you're going to be shipping any type of product, you're going to want to use a box, right? So they have a flat rate box. This box is probably a little bit smaller or just about the same as the regional B box, but it's flat rate. So you can put anything up to 70 pounds in this box. As long as it fits, it ships. So it's up to 70 pounds in this box. And if it fits, it ships. And it's one flat rate. And the flat rate is $13.75. $13.75. So you can get this box, but you know every single time you use this box, you have to use and pay for postage that says medium flat rate box, and you're going to pay $13.75 every time you use this box. So that's the medium flat rate. So big difference from regional to medium, right? So that's why I like the regional boxes. And the last one that I use, because USPS has so many different kinds of boxes, but these are the most popular if you're going to be selling shirts and tumblers and mugs and stuff, is the large flat rate. This one I only use for like wholesale orders. They are really big. And again, if it fits, it ships. So as long as it fits within this box, you can ship it. And I think this one is 70 pounds. So you can basically have up to 70 pounds in here. And as long as it fits, it ships. And the price on this one is like $19.50. So every time you use the large flat rate, it's going to be $19. So just keep that in mind. I don't use this one much, but if I do use it, I use it mostly with like wholesale orders that weigh a lot. So I would say just get a bundle and just keep it in the back. You never know when you're going to need it. It's just always good to have them on hand. But the large flat rate box, I don't use the most, but it's good to keep, okay? So that is all of the boxes from USPS I have. Now, to show you how to get those, I know you guys have probably already seen TikToks and all kinds of stuff. I just want to go over it really quick and show you. So to order these boxes, of course, you can go in store and pick them up yourself, or you can go to the USPS website. So just type in USPS.com. And if you go under Quick Tools, right here, it's the first thing that pops up. It says free boxes. And you can just click on that and you can start ordering your free boxes. And they have, like I said, they have flat rate mailers, all kinds of different ones, but I only use those 4, but they're 100% free. You do not have to pay for them. They have just different kinds, and you see that's the priority large flat rate. They just have different kinds. So go on here and they'll ship it to your house. So I like ordering it online and just having them deliver it for me. It's really easy and convenient because I really don't like going to the post office because it seems like I go like 3 times a day, it seems. So I just like to order online. It makes it much easier. And let's just say you wanted to order the regional rate box. You can order a pack of 10 or a pack of 25, and the max you can get is 4. So you can just, put the quantity to 4, add to cart, and then if you view your cart, it honestly is $0.00. Yep, I'm getting there in just a second. 1 second, y'all. I promise all of the tips and tricks I got. Give me 1 second. I'm moving on along to that. I'm going to show you guys some really cool things that you could get for free that you probably didn't know that you could get. Okay, I had to get my... No, it's okay. No reason. I just had to make sure that my phone was on the charger before it dies. Okay. So the next thing is that you guys know that you could probably get a thermal printer from UPS. Did you guys know that? It was like this weird obsession, I think a couple months ago, where everybody was calling to get free thermal printers, but they're not free. So I want you guys to understand that they're not free. They are $3 a week or $3 a day. I'm not sure. But it's up to you. If you really want a thermal printer, you can get one. The cost of the printer, you're basically leasing it. So it's never going to be yours. You never can buy it outright. I don't think you can, but you can get one sent to your house by UPS. And you don't have to pay anything, but I think $3 a week or a day. I'm not sure, but it's very low cost. So if you're wanting a thermal printer, you can go to the UPS.com and look at that. So I'm going to show you guys how I figured that out. So we're going to go to UPS. I'm going to show you guys where to go. All right. This part gets very confusing, so I just want you guys to note that it will get a little confusing. All right. You're going to go to create an account. If you do not have a UPS account, you need to create a UPS account. Okay. I'm going to log into mine. But you need to have an account. You can't just go on there and order. You got to have a UPS account. I think it's in my Safari. Let me see. Real quick. Safari. Come on. Here we go. All right. All right, so I'm going to log into my account, if it will load. Log in. Okay, there we go. So we're going to log in, and what you're going to do after you create your account and everything that you're going to need, you are going to, I think, type in thermal printer. Okay. And it's going to pop up. Let me see. Let me see if I can Google it real quick. Free. I'm not sure which one it is. Thermal printer, UPS. Okay. So it basically says, how do I order a thermal label printer? For a nominal fee, you can order a thermal label printer by calling that number. So you can't do it online anymore. I think that they probably switched it because there were so many people that were ordering them online that now you can only call. But if you go and call this number, they can ship you out a thermal label printer, and you can pay anywhere, I think, from $3. I think it's a week. You would pay $3 a week to get a thermal label printer, maybe just until you can afford your own. But it is a good option to have, and I would definitely recommend it. So if you need a thermal label printer, go ahead and take a screenshot of that number and give them a call and just say, hey, I need a thermal label printer. And they will ship you one. They're not going to ask you for anything but your address and like to pay for the $3 fee. But it's a really, really good thing. So that's how you order it. Now, I know you're like, well, okay, for how long? Until you're forever. You'll keep paying that $3. You'll never own it, I don't think. I don't know the stipulations because I already had a thermal printer, but I know that is a resource for you. So I would call. They probably have changed a lot of the rules now because of a viral TikTok that was on TikTok and everybody was calling to get thermal printers. So you might want to call because things could have changed since the last time I've checked, but just give them a call and I'm sure they can help. The next thing that you guys are going to need is obviously labels, right? You're going to need labels if you're going to be using a thermal printer and or using your printer at home. So there are ways that you can order free shipping labels and free print at home shipping labels, and you can do that from UPS. There's no charge, but you do have to set up an account and you do have to link a credit card. The only reason you're linking a credit card is for your billing address. They're going to charge you $0.00, but you can get a big roll like this of shipping labels. You can order as many as you want of these. I think it's 650 labels that come in this roll, and you can order these absolutely free from ups.com, and this is for the thermal printers. So from the thermal printer that you get from UPS, and or if you buy a Rollo off of Amazon or a Dymo, then you can use these labels, which I think is awesome, and you do not have to purchase them. They're 100% free. No, you cannot get labels from USPS. You can only get them from UPS, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you get them from. You can buy your shipping labels from Amazon, and it won't matter which carrier you use. I use these UPS labels. They're blank, as you can see. They have no branding, but the branding on the back, okay? So if you take this part off, because this is the part that you're going to take off, this is absolutely blank, and it's going to have your customer's information on it. The only thing that has branding is the back piece that says UPS. So you can use these labels for anything. You can use them to make the thank you cards, like I told you, like, you know, thank you for your order, and slip and pop them on to the package. Honestly, anything, and they're free. They're 100% free, and I'm going to show you guys how to order them. And you would need a thermal label printer for this. Now, like I said, UPS does give you a thermal printer, and they will give you labels too. Huge rolls like this, 650. Yes, they do fit a Rollo. You would just have to lay them, like unravel some and put it in the back, and it'll feed through. And you won't ever have to need a label again. There's 650 in this roll. So you won't need any labels for a while. Now, the next thing is the print at home. So let's just say you are a small business and you don't want to buy a thermal printer, you can't afford one, and you don't want to pay the $3 fee from UPS. UPS also gives you the labels that you can print at home for free, the shipping label sheets. These are 100% free. You do not have to pay for them, and you can ship your labels from your home. So I don't know if you guys can see that line, but there's 2 shipping labels per sheet, and it's like a pack of 100 that you get, and you can just slip this right into your regular printer, not your sublimation printer, and print out your shipping label and stick it onto your box. So if you do not have a thermal printer and you don't want to get one, and or you can't afford it right now, you can still get these labels and not go to Staples or go to Office Max or go to Amazon and spend a ton on these, because UPS gives them to you for free, right? So let's show you how to buy your stuff from UPS. Now, like I said, it is 100% free, but you have to make an account and you have to link a card. The only reason you have to link a card is just in case you buy something that does cost money, they can take the money. Okay, so that is the only reason why I promise they're 100% free, and I'm going to order some right now just so that you can know. So I'm going to show you guys how to order. And like I said, you have to create an account and you have to link a card. You have to do those things, because if not, it won't work. All right. So if you go to, I think it's free business. Quick start. I'm trying to remember where to go. Okay. So go under shipping. Mind you, I'm signed into my account, so you have to make an account. But go under shipping. Go under order supplies. And then it says order supplies again. And now this form is going to pop up. You can order blank forms and tags, envelopes, labels and stickers, packaging, pouches, shipping references, miscellaneous. They have a whole bunch of different kinds. But to order the shipping from home labels, then you would need to go to labels and stickers. And they tell you what the size is. So make sure that you take a look at that, because if you're doing a thermal printer, you're going to need a 4x6. If you're doing the at home, it will say like at home shipping label. So this one is a little too big. It's a 4x6.25. You need the one that's 4x6. And there's 940 per roll. So I thought it was only 600, but it's actually 940. And you get it, and it's free. So I'm going to update supplies order. And these are the fan fold labels, and you can get 6,000, and you have to order one case, but it's 6,000 a case, and you can get those labels. And you don't need the 4x8s. The next thing is the peel and stick labels, like I told you. So they have different sizes, so it would just depend on which one that you want. But you could do 8.5 by 5.5, and you get 50 sheets for $0. A fan fold label is just basically not on a roll, that it sits like a fan, so it sits flat on the table. It's same for the fan fold label, it looks like that. I don't know if you can see that little image, but it's for direct thermal printer for your Rollo or your Dymo. So the peel and sticks, they have 2 different kinds, the 8.5 by 5.5 or the smaller ones, and you can get 4 per sheet if you want to do it that way. But if you're printing at home, I think the best one is the 8.5 by 5.5, and you get 50 sheets for free. And you can order as many as you need. I think they max you out at a certain point, but you can always go back and order like the next day. The next thing is like they have like the little tire, which is like a circle that the labels are on a roll. And they're an adhesive for tires, but you can put these on your box and roll them through your thermal printer, and they'll print like thank you stickers. So that is something else that you can think about. And that's really it that you're going to need. And then they also have the smaller direct thermal label printers if you need those. And then you just order like so. So it'll tell you like how many you need, and you would just click to update what you want. So I'm going to get the rolls. I think I'll get the, I don't know, I guess I'll get the fan fold this time. And then another pack of that. And then after you click it, you click add selected to your order. It's going to show you what you're ordering. View your supplies order. It's going to show you what you're getting. I'm ordering 6,000 labels. I probably won't ever need labels again. And 50 peel and stick labels. And it's going to have my address, which is my P.O. box. And then you just hit submit order. And that's it. Order supplies confirmation. No, that is not true. Nope. You do not have to ship with them at all. This is just free for small business owners and business owners. You do not have to ship with them at all. And that's it. And it says your supplies order is scheduled to ship on the 16th, which is Friday. And I should have it within a day or two. So sometime next week. But it's free. Like I said, you just have to make an account. So I just ordered the 6,000 labels and another pack of those peel and stick sheets. So I hope that tool helps you guys. No, you can order using your regular name. You don't have to use your business name. But I ship a lot with UPS, so that's why I have my account set up with them, because I ship a lot with them. But you can put it right under your regular name. You just need to have your card on file. Like I said, for your billing address, just in case you do buy anything that has a cost, they can charge you for it. But other than that, you're good to go, and you just order it. It's just that simple. Make an account, add your card, and order your free supplies. Yeah, so that's you're talking about these. You're talking about these. The ones that I have that say thank you. Let me see. This. If you're talking about those, that's what I use. Just the labels. And I just print out my thank you, and that's it. You can use any email, you can use any name, you can use any, really anything. As long as you make an account, you will be able to order the free supplies. And you can just get a huge roll like this if you have the thermal printer. Can you print them on a regular printer? Yeah, you can print them on a regular printer, but not these sizes. You would need a thermal printer for this size. You would have to use the peel and sticks, like I showed, which are like this. But this works fine too. These are just the peel and sticks. Like that. What software do I use to print the labels from? I'm going to show you guys. We're going to go into that next. It's up to you if you want the fan fold or you want the roll. It's up to you. I use both. I can't. You can. Well, this is considered a sticker, right? I could put anything I wanted on this, but that's what I put, like the thank you. So yeah, I guess I can make stickers, but they're just like, you have to buy the smaller ones besides the 4x6. So that's why I only suggest using these for a thermal printer. We just put these in our Epson. Oh, okay. Awesome. Or are you asking if you can use these for your Epson? Because I can show how you do that. if you want to print the print at home labels, you would just put them, asking if you can. Let me show you real quick. I gotta move these boxes, hold on. All right, so this is my regular printer. Okay, these are the peel and sticks that I got from UPS. These are from UPS. Put them in like so. Only on your regular inkjet printer. And I'm just going to print something. And then you would just hit print. And then after you print whatever you're working on, it will just start printing on your regular printer. Like so. And of course I just printed it so you can see, but you would print it on one side and or the other side. I don't use these, so I'm not sure which setting you would need to use, but you would just print it out like that. So yes, you can use those for your regular at-home printer. I don't know the setting for it because I don't use those, but that's how you would do it. So any questions on any shipping supplies, any boxes I went over, anything that I went over before we move into actually shipping a package? Yeah, it does save so much ink. That's what I have, and it's so awesome. And you actually, like, even if you have more ink, like, because when you converted your printer to a sub printer, you have that ink, and if you buy one, it comes with another set of ink. So you get like 4 years of ink, they say. Any questions before we move on to actually shipping? If that is a no, we'll go ahead and move on. Okay. So, the next thing I already have a roll in there, so I can't take it apart, but I can maybe once I get a little low, because you have to roll them. If you're not using a fan fold and you have the circular ones, you have to wait until because the Dymo is on like a, here, let me show you. The Dymo is on a roll, and there's like a brown roll on there, and so you just take them and you roll it onto there, back onto the roll, and then it prints out. I don't know if that makes sense. You just basically have to re-roll them. Re-roll the roll. I hope that makes sense. Because the roll is so big, so you can't use the whole thing in there. So you have to make it smaller to fit the Dymo. That's why I suggest getting a Rollo. That's why I suggest getting a Rollo and not the Dymo. And the Dymo is just too expensive. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and ship a package. And we can't use our fake business that we made, so we're just going to use a regular business. My regular business, I'm going to show you guys how to do that. Let me just find an order. Okay. All right. So this is an order. So this is an order that we have, and it's for 5 sublimation. The Dymo doesn't need ink though. No, it doesn't. The Rollo doesn't need ink either. They're both thermal label printers. So this is an order that we have. And what you would need to do is print out a label. Okay, so she ordered 5 sublimation garden flags. And we are going to go to all right. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can bring this up a second. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So, I don't want to share anybody's information. So, to ship a package in Shopify, you can do one or two things. You can go to More Actions and scroll down and I don't know if you guys can see, but it says buy cheaper postage. Do you see that? It says buy cheaper postage. If you click that button, it's going to take you to Pirate Ship. Okay. So I'm going to pull up the order. It is your order. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to hide your stuff. But if you pull that up, it's going to pull up Shopify. Do you see? It says import from Shopify and Etsy. So I linked my Etsy account. I linked my Shopify account. So I would need to find her order. And how you do that is you can type it in here or you can copy their email. So the easiest way is to copy the email. All right. And I'm going to show you how to copy the email. So give me 1 second. Let me see if there's an easier way. All right. So I really can't show you guys because I don't want to give her information out. But on the right side, I'm going to go over that. On the right side, it's going to show contact information. Okay? I'm not going to show you her information, but it's going to show contact information. Do you see that? It says contact information on the right side. You need to copy the email. So there will be a little copy button. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a little copy button. You need to click that button to copy the email address. All right. So there'll be an email address under contact information. Hit the copy button. And it's going to then take you, you're going to go back to Pirate Ship and you're going to search for it. So after you just copied it, you're going to paste it in right there and then it's going to pop up. Do you get what I'm saying? So after you go to the order and you copy the email address, you need to go back to Pirate Ship and you need to paste the email address. And then the order is going to pop up. And then the order is going to pop up. All right, so that is how you do Pirate Ship. And I really can't, show you guys because I don't want her information to be all over the internet. But that is how you do it one way in Pirate Ship. So the step is to go to contact information. Then after you go to contact information, copy the email address, hit more actions, and scroll down and it will say buy cheaper postage. All right. So again, if you want it to go to to Pirate Ship to ship something, you're going to go to more actions on that order and there's a button right there that says buy cheaper postage. with the little skull. So you would click that and then head up, and it will take you directly to Pirate Ship. So that is how you ship with Pirate Ship through Shopify. All right. So if you didn't want to do that, you can hit create shipping label. If you don't want to use Pirate Ship, then you can use Shippo. You can. There's other different ones, but I just recommend Shopify. Pirate Ship and Shopify for shipping. I haven't tried any of the others, but I just like Pirate Ship. So when you're ready to ship a product, let's just say you have an order and you're wanting to ship it through Shopify, you're going to hit create shipping label. Okay, so you're going to hit create shipping label, and it's going to pop up a whole bunch of stuff, so give me a second. If it will load, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. So, now we have our shipping label. And this is what it will look like if you wanted to ship a product in Shopify. Okay. So, if you didn't want to use Pirate Ship and you wanted to use Shopify, mind you, this is going to go to your bill. So this postage amount that you're going to buy the shipping label with is going to go towards your bill. Remember, when you get to your threshold fee, it could be $60, $200, they're going to charge you instantly. So make sure you're keeping tabs with this so that way you know how much money you're spending on postage. Okay, so it's going to tell you the items and it's going to tell you how much they weigh. You can then add a package that you want to ship the item in. All right, so you can use custom packaging, which is the box that you choose. Let's just say we're going to ship it in an 8x6x6. You would type in 8x6x6 there. And it will either be in inches or you can do centimeters. If you didn't want to add a box and you wanted to add an envelope, you could do the length and the width for the envelope. And if you wanted to use a poly mailer, which is very common for t-shirts and or hoodies and or sweatshirts, you could use a poly mailer. So a lot of people always ask, well, what is the height of a poly mailer? A poly mailer is 0.2. So just keep that in mind. If you're using a poly mailer, the length, the width, and the height, the length would be 13, the width would be 10, and the height would be 0.2. So for any poly mailer you use, just make sure you put 0.2. All right. If using Pirate Ship, do you hit the threshold still? No, you do not. You do not hit the threshold with Pirate Ship, and that is the reason why I like using it. Pirate Ship charges you that day. So if you spend $80 on shipping on Pirate Ship today, they're going to charge you today for that $80. They're not going to charge you a month from now or when you hit your threshold. They're going to charge you now, that's the reason I like it. So that's a box, envelope, or soft package. Now let's just say you wanted to save this package for a future use so you don't always have to type in your box size. You could do 6x6x6, okay, and then hit save this package, and you can name your packages. So that way you don't have to go back and forth and say, well, which one fit the mugs and which one fit the tumblers. You can save the package and put one mug. So that way you know exactly which one you need to click and you're good to go. And you don't ever have to remember all of your packaging by heart. Okay? Does everyone understand the packaging and the box and how to open that up? Does everyone understand that part? Yeah, I make some, I create labels with the stickers with the shipping labels. Okay, so the next thing is carrier packaging. All right, so remember we talked about all of the free boxes at USPS, and UPS has packaging too, but remember we have USPS packaging that we just talked about. So what we need to do, if you wanted to use any of the packaging that USPS provides, you don't have to remember the sizes of the box. You just need to know the names. So if we wanted to do the medium flat rate box, all we have to do is just hit that button there and click add package. Or we could go to the large flat rate box, or the flat rate envelope, or the regional boxes. Remember, regional box B and regional box A, all of that information is there. So you don't have to remember those. And remember, they're flat rates, so it's not going to ask you for a weight. And if it does ask you for a weight, it doesn't matter unless it's under the amount. If it's over the amount, then they're going to charge you. So just make sure that you know the amounts per box. But I think that's so cool that you don't have to remember any of that information. So that is another way to ship. Now let's just say we are going to ship these garden flags, and we're going to ship these garden flags in a poly mailer. Okay. And these are your options. You're going to put your total weight with the package. So that's why I said to get a scale. Okay. So you're going to put your total weight, and it's going to be 2 ounces. I now have multiple ways to ship this item, okay? I could do first class mail, which has no tracking. Never, ever pick this one. Never, ever pick this one. This one says USPS first class mail, and you see it doesn't say includes tracking. Don't pick that one. You need tracking with all of your packages. Yes, it's a $2 difference, but you're going to need tracking. Do not trust that. Always include tracking. So I would go with USPS first class packaging, and that is $3.12. Or if you want to ship it with priority, you can ship it with priority. The great thing is it's going to tell you how long it takes to get to the person. So 3 business days, 2 business days. Say you didn't want to use USPS, you wanted to use UPS. Well, it tells you the price for UPS. Say she wanted it expressed. You could see the pricing for express. If you want it to do next day, it tells you. And it tells you all of your packaging. They pick up my packages, and I'm going to show you how you can schedule a pickup. But does that all make sense to you guys? So you just pick the one that you like. Do we have to go through these steps if we're using Pirate Ship? No. I'm going to go through it if we're using Pirate Ship in just a second. Okay, so you're going to pick your package, and then over here, it's going to tell you the amount. So it's going to say $8.50. It's going to tell you the total amount, and it's going to have the shipping date. So your shipping date is today. You can make it any shipping date that you want, but you would ship it today, and then you would hit buy and ship label. And that's it. Now your shipping label is going to pop up so that way you can print it from either your at-home printer and or your Dymo or Rollo printer or thermal printer. So that is how you buy a shipping label in Shopify. So now this $7.88 is going to be added to my bill. All right. So keep that in mind of how many packages and how much shipping that you're doing every single time if you buy through Shopify. All right, so that is shipping through Shopify. Now let's go back to USPS. So I'm going to pull up her box. Okay. So this is how it's going to look when you're in Pirate Ship. Okay. At the top, it's going to have your customer's information because you picked on the order that was in your Shopify, because you linked your Shopify account with Pirate Ship. Okay. So this is going to say ship from. You're going to have your ship from address. This, remember, is going to be your P.O. box or your virtual address. You do not want to use your home address. And if you do use your home address, make it very temporary, because you never want any customer sending you weird items. You never know, stalkers, anything like that, just really weird people out in the world, right? And you want to be safe, especially if you have kids. So just make sure that you update that as soon as possible if you're using a home address, okay? So you're going to have your ship from address, and then you're going to have your packaging details. So remember in Shopify how it had all the different types of boxes? Well, now you would just click on the type of packaging you're using. If we're using a box, then we're going to put the dimensions of that box. 8 by 6 by 6. And then we're going to enter how many pounds. And if it's not any pounds, we'll put 0. And if it's only ounces, we'll put ounces. And that is how you enter the information for a box. If you weren't using a box, then you could scroll down here and click on envelope, padded envelope, poly bag, or box in a bag. Click on those, and you would put in your measurements and how much it costs for that. Same thing, just different style, different form. Or let's just say you wanted to use some of those flat rate boxes that we love so much from USPS. Here you go. Regional rate A box, regional rate B box, flat rate box. It tells you all of the flat rates and everything that you have. So you just pick on it like this, and it's asking you for your weight. Put 10 pounds, right? 10 pounds. And when you're ready, you hit get rates. So now it's going to say, all right, to ship it to her using a flat rate box, it's going to be $9.01. And when you're ready, hit buy label. Once it buys, it's going to ship it out. It's going to print out your label. And it tells you again how long, 1 to 3 business days. Now, I wanted to say, if you didn't want to use that packaging, or you messed up, or you put something wrong, or it's not the right price, you can hit back and you can change your details. So you don't always have to be stuck with it. So just always double check it, but always make sure you pick the right thing. And that is how you ship from Pirate Ship. All right. Now, someone asked me how to integrate with Pirate Ship. You click import from integrations. And once you click that, I think it's import. I think you go to settings. Oh, here we go. Yep. So you go to your settings, go to settings, and then scroll down to integrations. And here you go. You can connect your Etsy. You can connect your Shopify. You can connect a new source. Let's see what else they have. They have Big Cartel. They have Big Commerce. They have eBay, Moonclerk, WooCommerce, all of these different places that you can sell on. They have all of these different ones. So you can connect any of the things that you sell on. And that is how you do the integration. Now, one more thing. I don't think, does it say Poshmark? No. These are the only options. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys, is if you want to use Pirate Ship, but you don't have any integrations to add, like you don't have a website and you just want to ship from home and you only have like a package to ship from, you can actually go onto the home page, and you can do that by clicking the skull and hit create a single label. So if you want to just create your own label, you can add their name, their address, anything like that, so that way you can ship it out. But you don't have to have an integration to use this. You can create a just like a one-time use label. You do not have to have an integration. Another cool thing about Pirate Ship is that you can have reports. So it tells you how much you've shipped in the last 30 days. It tells you the average cost of shipping for you. It tells you how many shipments, total shipments. It tells you where your biggest shipments are going. So it tells you how, like, your top states, which is for me, Texas, Ohio, Alabama, and Florida and Louisiana. So those are my top states that I ship to. It tells you the top international countries if you ship to international countries. It tells you all of that information. So they have really good reports, and they let you know what you're doing and how much money you're spending and how much money you're saving with shipping. So that is the really cool thing about Pirate Ship, and that's why I love that. The last thing I wanted to show you guys is picking up. So let's just say that you have a lot of packages and you just honestly don't want to go to the post office because it's just a hassle for you. In Pirate Ship, they have this thing right here that says schedule a pickup. So you can request a free USPS pickup. And the really cool thing is that if you require a specific time, USPS offers that for a fee of $24. If no one shows out, and up to your door to do that, you need to contact your local post office, but they're really good about that. And what you'll do is you'll just, add your pickup location, and you can actually put all the different places. So like, say you wanted to, like, your baby is sleeping or your kids are sleeping and you didn't want them to knock on the front door, you could do other and then like type a note and like tell them like, hey, like, I don't want you to come and knock at the door. Like, you can just tell them where to go. I had a lady, she lives in like a really snowy place. I don't remember where she lives. I think it was Colorado, but she had a bin that she would put all of her packages in, and the post office would come and pick up her packages, and they knew to open the bin, get all the packages, and close the bin back so the snow wouldn't get on them. So I thought that was a really cool thing. So you can add instructions, and you'll be surprised. They will follow them to a T. And usually if you have a pickup every single day, they will get to know you, and you'll become really close with your shipping carriers. And I know really all of mine, so it's a really cool thing, and I love it a lot. So that is one other thing that I love about USPS and Pirate Ship. So, are there any questions to shipping, anything that we've gone over so far? Is there any questions? Because we haven't even really hit the nail on the head with the hard stuff yet. Is anything that you need help with, anything that I can help with before we move on to the last and final part? Did you miss the Shopify section for shipping, or just Shopify in general? Yeah. So that way you can follow along with me, because it is a little strange. Shopify in general. Oh, Shopify has been all this week, so we're working on Shopify. I just have a question about the size of the polymer layers and polybags used for shirt. Shopify shipping. Okay, so Crafty Wives, what is your question on Shopify shipping? And I will get to the poly mailers in just a second. Oh, we haven't gotten there yet on marketing and getting in orders. That's going to be our last day, which is Friday. I really do plan out all the days. I missed the first part of the live. Please tell me I didn't miss anything. You did miss a lot, but I'm going to upload this video to YouTube, so don't feel bad. Yes, it'll be on YouTube. I don't use stamps, so I'm unsure. I'm so sorry. Okay, so poly mailers. You guys are asking about poly mailers, so let me get them. Okay, so there's two sizes of poly mailers, and I'm gonna show you guys the two sizes. Okay, so there's two sizes of poly mailers. So let's say you have like 5 shirts to ship. You're going to need this poly mailer here. I would say maybe 4, maybe 5, I don't know. Or just 1 hoodie. You're gonna need this poly mailer. It's pretty big, but it's very sturdy. And this is I think this is a 12, yeah, this is a 12 by 15. This is a 12 by 15 poly mailer. So this is what I use to ship multiple shirts and or 1 hoodie. Maybe 2, but I probably just use 1. But this is the mailer that I use. And they come in different designs and different colors. This one is like boho rainbows. You guys know, like, I'm obsessed with those. So I got the boho rainbow mailers. And that is, again, the same size. So that one is a 12 by 15 poly mailer. And the next one I get... These are the most common. These are the most common ones. These are the smaller ones. And this size is the 10 by 13. So these are 10 by 13. And they come in different colors, and you can get them in the same kind. But these are the kinds that I use. And I'm going to show you where to order from in just a second. But those are the 2 common ones that you want to use. So if you ship transfers, then those 2 sizes are going to be your best go-to for sizing. And I'm going to spin you guys around and show you where I go. It's called U Pack and Ship, so go ahead and screenshot if you guys need to. And what you do is you go under mailers. They have poly mailers. Go under designer mailers, and you can pick the size that you need. And I pick 10 by 13. And they have so many different designs that you want. But let's just say you want it to do the boho rainbows like I have. You can get a 200 pack for $14.99. You can get 100 for $7.99. It's a great price. You honestly won't be able to beat this on Amazon. So this is a great place to buy your mailers. I haven't had one customer tell me that their mailer arrived ripped or broken. So it is awesome to order from here. They are in South Carolina, so the turnaround time is really fast because I live in Georgia. But again, they have fast shipping, so you really won't wait a long time. They also have the bigger mailers, so if you need the 12 by 15s, you can pick a design that you like, and you can get 100 for $8.99. Like, that's a really good deal. Another thing that they have are clear poly bags. So you could do the clear self-seal bags, and they have a whole bunch of kinds. You could do like the smaller ones, or you could do the 9x12s. That's the one that I pick for the clear bags, and you can get 1,000 for $36.99. I mean, you can't beat that. Or a 500 pack for $18.99, and they're clear self-adhesive bags. Another thing is, if you didn't want to use, you know, the bags, you could also order like tissue paper. They have like, you know, the plain white tissue paper. You could get a roll of tissue paper for $89.95, or you can just get 480 sheets for $9.99. I mean, they just honestly have so many different things. They also have boxes, so you can get like cute boxes like this. I wouldn't recommend this because, again, like I said, because they're so expensive. To me, it just adds a cost to you. But if you wanted to do like a special set and have like only 10 of them, then it's worth it, you know, but I wouldn't recommend it. But they have different boxes and like designer boxes that you could pick from and use. But this is where I get all of my bags from, my poly mailers and my clear poly bags, is You Pack and Ship. And another place that I go is Amazon to buy my clear poly bags, just in case like I run low and I need them like right now. I go on Amazon, and I have those linked up ahead in the bio. So if you guys want the ones that I use from Amazon, they are up there too. You get 200, I think, for like $15. So it's still a really good deal for the clear adhesive cellophane bags. To get boxes, we did go over that earlier, but I would suggest free boxes from USPS and or Grainger and or Uline. The last thing is going into your Shopify. The rigid mailers from Grainger. You can get them from Grainger and or Uline. But I have two sizes for the rigid mailers. I have the big one, so I can fit up to a 12-inch transfer in this big one. And then I have the smaller ones, and they come in cases of 100. And for some reason, you remember I told you guys that the brown boxes are cheaper than the white? Well, the brown poly mailers are more expensive than the white rigid mailers. So, I have both of these. So the smaller transfers I put in here, and then the bigger transfers I put in here. And those are rigid mailers. And I think that's about it for packaging. There is one more thing I wanted to show you guys, but I wanted to show you shipping inside of Shopify because you have to set some stuff up. All right. So remember yesterday we were in our settings in our store, so we need to head back there so we can show you all of the settings. Grainger. All right. So we're in Peach Boutique, and now we need to scroll down to our settings, and we're going to go to shipping and delivery. All right. Yep, boxes you can get from USPS, but if you do not choose to and you needed a bigger box than the ones they carry, then you can get them from Grainger or Uline. So what you would need to do is you want to have your shipping part on. Awesome, I'm so happy for you. You want to have this up, and we're going to take a look at it. So you're going to go to Manage Rates. Okay. And these are all the rates that you carry. So right now it says over $50 you get free shipping. If you don't want that, you need to take it off. If you want to edit that to where it says 100, you can do that. All right. So if you want to order, add free shipping, you need to do that. If you want to change it to where it's a flat fee and to where it's the carrier rates, then that's what we're going to do now. So I wouldn't suggest doing it like this. I would suggest doing it with the carrier calculating rates. So you're going to click add rate, and you're going to hit use carrier to calculate rate. So you're going to click on, let me do that one more time, add rate and use carrier to calculate your rate. Now you're going to pick who you want to use. If you want to use USPS to ship your products and for your customers to buy, then click on USPS. And what you're going to do is pick all of the different ones that they can use to check out. So I don't use first class mail or first class packaging. Remember, first class mail does not have tracking. First class package does. But I do not use first class packaging right now due to the pandemic. So I only use Priority Mail and Priority Mail Express. And for future services, automatically show new shipping. And if you wanted to add a handling fee to your packaging for all of your packaging, you could do a percentage or a flat amount if you wanted to add a handling fee. But I don't recommend doing that. And then you just hit done. And so then after you do that, you got to hit save. All right. And so now you have your rates, but all of these don't need to be here. So I would delete these. These are, I would not say good. And this, the only one I would keep is like the free shipping. And I would change that to like how long it takes you to ship it. And then hit done and save. And now for your carrier app and rates, you have 2 services. And if you also wanted to add UPS, that would be cool too, to add UPS and let them pick the one that they wanted. So that way they can pick either if they wanted UPS, because some customers don't like USPS and they only like UPS. So I would make sure you pick between the two and hit save. And to do that, you have to register with UPS. So I wanted to show you guys that. To use the UPS rates, you have to register with them. And it's just basically saying, will you be shipping pharmaceuticals? No. Will you be shipping regulated items like alcohol, dangerous goods, batteries? And just click I have read and submit. And then you'll put all of your information in. And that's just basically your first and last name, your business address, and then all of your information, and hit save. And then that's how you register for it. We are under settings and shipping and delivery. So that is how you add your shipping. If you do not do this, you are going to pay an arm and a leg for shipping. Okay, so where are you guys lost at? Where are you guys lost? Okay, so you're going to click add rate. So right now you have your rate, and your rates are if you wanted to add free shipping. Okay, when you go to a website, okay, let me start over. So what you're going to do is go to settings, and you're going to click shipping and delivery. That is going to bring you here. Okay. you're going to hit manage rates, and that is going to bring you to the page that we have here. It's then going to say your rates and carrier and app rates. Your rates is going to be free shipping and or like flat rate fees if you wanted to add like flat rates. Like say you have like a small package and you know that to ship it it's only going to be $3.70, so you just charge $3.70 for that one particular item every time. That is what you would put your rate as. But I do not recommend that. I only recommend carrier and app rates. The only rate that you need to have is a free shipping rate, but that is up to you if you want to do free shipping. But that's the only one I would recommend under your rate. So the rate name would be standard, $100, depending on how much you want to charge. You know, they have to spend $100 to get free shipping, how long it's going to take to get the shipping, and the price is free. So that is your rates. The next is going to be carrier and app rates. Okay, this is how when you go to any website and you check out and you select the shipping that you want, this is how it's done because it's calculated for you. So you're going to pick the carrier that you want to use in your shop. You can pick USPS, or you can pick another one, which is DHL or UPS. So it would be up to you if you want to use those carriers, but the most common is USPS. Now, the type of services that you pick are going to be depending on you. Personally, I do not use first class packaging, but that is up to you if you want to do that. If you want to use first class packaging, you can click on that and now it will be added to checkout. So if their package is under 15 ounces, the items that they selected is under 15 ounces, they are now eligible for first class packaging. But once it gets over 1 pound, now it's going to be priority mail, and that's the only option that you offer. So that is up to you which ones you want to pick, but I only pick priority and priority mail express. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, guys? Okay. So next, you want to make sure that you set up the rest of the world. You never know. You might receive a a percentage and a flat. You don't need to do those. This is just a handling fee. A handling fee is something that you want to charge for handling their packages. That's up to you. You can do a percentage or you can do a flat amount. So if you want to charge $5 for every single box, you can charge $5. If you want to do 10%, they're going to charge them an extra 10% for you to handle their package, which I don't know why you would do that, but it's up to you. So the next thing you want to do is the rest of the world. So just because you're a small business doesn't mean that someone from the UK and or anywhere international cannot buy from you. So you want to look at the rates. So you can set up your own rates, which I do not suggest, especially for international shipping. And then you're going to set up all the different ones that you like. So you could do, worldwide expedited, UPS ground, really whatever, but it should automatically be set up for you. So DHL is worldwide and USPS will have the 3 types already for you. So most of the time it should already be set up for international shipping. So first class, priority, and priority mail express. And I just want to talk a little bit about first class package and then first class packaging, and then also priority and priority mail express. So when you see first class mail. First class mail does not have tracking. It's the cheapest. It might be $1, but it does not have tracking. So if you ship it out, there's no way that you will know where it is or your customer will know where it is. So I do not recommend first class mail, especially with the delays with the postal office lately. I do not recommend it, but that is up to you. The next one is first class packaging, and first class packaging does come with tracking, and it's about $3.50, depending on the weight of the item. First class package has to be under 15 ounces. So 0.1 ounce all the way up to 15 ounces. If that will now be considered a first class package. Priority mail is a pound and over. So if you're using USPS and it's 1 pound, over 1 pound, then it's going to be priority mail. Priority Mail Express is again 1 pound or 1 pound over, but they want it fast. Super, super fast. First class packaging usually takes about 3 to 7 business days. Priority mail is usually 1 to 4 business days. And Priority Mail Express is 1 to 2 business days. So that is the differences between the packaging rates. So I want you guys to make sure that you understand that. But it will tell you most of the time. And you have to set this up. If you do not set this up, you're going to pay so much for shipping and you won't make a profit. And this is where businesses fail in the beginning because they don't do this part. So you have to do that. Another thing is when you add a product, remember we're going to the product and we are putting in our weights for each of our products. Let me go back. So you know how we add a product and we put the specific weight for that product? This is why this is important. Okay? And that is why it's important to make sure you weigh every single item. So when you add a new product, you are putting in the correct weight. If a customer adds a shirt and a tumbler and a mug, and it says 1 ounce, you're going to pay an arm and a leg for shipping. Because guess how much they're going to pay? Maybe $3. And the shipping is not going to be $3. So for every single product that you add to your website, please make sure the weight is correct. Because when they go to checkout and this is not done correctly and USPS calculates the shipping based on the weight that they automatically populate in it, which is usually an ounce, you're going to be charging an arm and a weight and a leg for it. So always make sure every product has a weight. And yes, it is for the box and the item in the box. I would say maybe 2 to 3 ounces for, I wouldn't even say that much. Maybe just put like 2 ounces for the box. So if it's 0.8 ounces by itself, just add like 0.2 to that. So it would be about 10 ounces total. But every single product. So if they add 20 tumblers in one shirt, it needs to equal 22 pounds. Because if not, each item is going to be 1 ounce. Now they're only going to pay maybe $5 for shipping. And you're going to be covering the rest. How do we weigh the item in its, is it the box? No, so you would just weigh your boxes. So if you want to add the box to it, you just need to weigh the actual box itself with nothing in it. How do you set up, I need a class on, I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. Justice, I'm not sure what you mean. I'm going to sit down when posted on YouTube and go over notes. Okay, so should we weigh every product that we would sell? Yes, please weigh every product. Because if not, Shopify is not going to set up the shipping for you. They don't know how much that product weighs. So it's your responsibility to do that. So if I wanted to add this pouch to the website and I wanted you guys to buy the pouches, right? Which is something that we're going to be doing. We're going to be adding these pouches next week. I'm going to take out my shipping scale before I list my product, turn it on, and I'm going to lay it right on there. And what does that say? 0.00. So it literally weighs nothing. So what I do when it weighs something very low like that, I put it as 0.4 or 0.2 ounces. Okay. Now let's just say it's a notebook, right? Say you made a notebook for a customer and you need to ship this and you want to add notebooks as a new thing that you're weighing. You're going to take the notebook, lay it on the shipping scale, and it's going to tell you how much it weighs. The scale is linked in my bio. How to set up. I have a login. That's it. How to set up to ship. Are you asking like how to ship a package through your Shopify? I'm not understanding. Are you asking like how to ship from Shopify or how to ship from Pirate Ship? Now let's say you wanted to do a camper mug, right? Because all of you purchased these camper mugs. Now we need to weigh it. We need to know how much they are. You're going to take your scale and you're going to lay it on a flat surface. Okay? Lay it on a flat surface like that. Put it on there. Not do that. And it's telling me it's 2 pounds and 30 ounces. So for a blank mug or a blank camper mug, it's going to be 2 pounds and 30 ounces. That is not including the box. So you need to make sure the weight is 2 pounds and 30 ounces. If it's not 2 pounds and 30 ounces, Shopify is going to automatically make it like 1 ounce. So if a customer goes on your website and buys a camper mug and it's 1 ounce, you're going to be stuck paying the shipping, right? Because they're only going to pay $1 or $2 for shipping. So make sure every single product has shipping. So add product and box or mailer weight in Shopify. I'm not sure what your question means. So you're adding a product and you're filling out the product information, and when it says weight, you're going to take the item that you want to do and you're going to weigh it and then write that information in. So that way, right, the weight of the product. You're going to put that in, the weight of the product to each one. So let's just say we're shipping a Starbucks cup, right? We're doing Starbucks cups. Lay your Starbucks cup down. It's 1 pound and 75 ounces. 1 pound and 75 ounces. So for the Starbucks cups that you sell, you need to put 1 pound, 75 ounces. So now when they add 10 Starbucks cups, at the end, when they go to check out, it's going to reflect the actual weight of 10. Because if not, it's going to reflect 10 ounces. And we know that's not true. In Shopify, we added product. Not both. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, just the product, not the weight of the mailer. You don't need to, I mean, again, like I said, if you want to add the weight of the mailer or add the weight of the weight of the poly mailer or the box, then you can just add like 0.2. They weigh nothing. They honestly don't weigh a lot. Depending on like the size of the box, you can just add like 0.2. Like this one is on the scale and it says 0.00. So you can just add like 0.1 or 0.2. But I don't do that. Because it really, honestly, the box weighs nothing. So I typically don't do it, but it's up to you. The weight of the product is what matters the most. The scale is linked in my bio, and it's from Amazon. Yep, and then the last thing I wanted to show you guys. The last thing I wanted to show you guys is, remember we went to... Let me show you. It is a nice scale. I love it. It is heavy duty. Okay. So, remember we were here. Package and weight. And you can add a package. Like your custom packaging. Do you see that? Weight when empty, optional. So if the box is empty, you could put 0.1 ounces. So it calculates that for you. So when you're shipping and you're going to package and weight, you want to add packages, you can all add as many as you want, and when you ship your first order. But you can add the weight when empty. So that is the weight when empty. How do you edit the weight after the product has been published? Let me show you real quick. So right now it says active, right? Our purple bra is active. You're going to go to your product, pick the one that you want to change, click it, scroll down, and it's going to have the weight. And you would just change it. So if I want to change it now to 1 pound, I can now go ahead and change it to 1 pound and make sure you hit save. And now it's 1 pound. So you just go back into that listing and change it. All right. So are there any questions? Any last questions? I know that this was probably a lot for you guys, and it is a lot. So I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. Shipping is hard. Shipping is hard for me sometimes because I'm trying to get the cheapest rate possible. That's the thing. Get the cheapest rate possible for shipping. So are there any questions before we're getting ready to head off? Any last minute questions? Any questions that you guys may have regarding shipping, regarding Shopify, regarding anything? Anything that we've talked about today, from packaging to where you get your packaging to any weight, shipping, calculating, anything like that. Any questions? Oh, you're so welcome. Just joined. No, I don't. They won't be available until the weekend. I won't post the videos until the weekend. They take too long to download during the week. How to import contacts from Etsy to Shopify. That I'm going to have to do in a separate video because that will confuse a lot of my followers. But it's a process, so probably not right now. But I can go over it. It is a little process there. The last tip that I wanted to give you guys is creating your own stickers. So, like the fragile stickers or the thank you stickers or the happy mail stickers or anything like that. You can print those at home. Do not buy them because they're on a fancy roll or anything like that. You can purchase blank stickers and you can make your own stickers at home. So I'm going to show you how I do that, and then we'll go ahead and get off. I'm going to show you where I get them from, and they already linked in my bio. So that way you guys can purchase if you want to make your stickers this way, but it's up to you. Okay. So I go to Amazon and I get online labels, 2.5-inch round labels, 1,200, 100 sheets, $22.44. Okay? So let's do the math real quick. 1,200 divided by, let's just say 25. Or the opposite way. So that's 20 cents, probably, well, 0.020 per sticker. So you're going to get 1,200 of them, okay, for $22.44. That is what I use, and it has lasted me a long time. I haven't bought another pack of them, so I'm going to show them to you. It's a big pack like this. You print them from your regular printer at home, all right? And you can put anything in it. You can design it any way you want. You can put any saying you want. You can put your logo. You do anything you want with the stickers because you can print them out at home. So you could put Happy Mail. You could put, wow, you have great taste. Thank you to your carrier. Do not bend. Fragile. Really anything that you want. I choose the matte kind. You can buy the glossy kind, but I like matte. But this is what I use, and I just wanted to show you guys how I make them real quick. So we're gonna go to the website, and this is, you only get the website information when you purchase. So you won't get the website information until you purchase from them. So just keep that in mind. Online labels. Okay. So it's called Online Labels, and I'm going to sign into my account. All right, so I'm in my account, and I'm going to go to, where's the best place to get custom postal boxes? I'm not sure because I don't do any custom boxes, so I am unsure. I apologize. So they have a designer, and you basically can pick the different designs that you want. So what you do is you find the label that you're using, and on the box, it will tell you the one that you need. All right, and so you would just type that in. And I'm going to type in OLW350. I don't know if that's it. 2.5. All right. So here is the circle. It's going to pop up. And what I can do now is you can upload an image. You can do anything. You can design in here. I would just upload an image. So you would click on there, click upload new image, and I'm going to use my logo as an example. But we'll use my logo. It's going to then upload my logo. And you're going to drag it within the circle, and it's going to tell you if it needs to be centered or if it's too big, etc. And there you go. And you only do one circle, and it's going to print the sheet that way. All right. So we're going to go to print now. Download and print. And there we go. So now we have our sticker sheet, and it has my logo. So I'm going to take one of the sheets that we have, And we're going to add it to our printer. Like so. And hit print. Now they're going to print from my printer. And now I have custom stickers that I can stick on the packages without spending a lot of money. So you get 1,200 stickers. They have different sizes and different shapes, and they have big ones and glossy ones and really anything that you can think of. But now I have ready-made stickers right at home whenever I need them, and it was just that fast. And so all you do is take it, peel it off, and put it on a box. Put it on a mailer. Now you have a sticker. And you can put whatever you want on it. And it comes out in sheets like that. So you could use circles. You could use squares. I mean, like, they literally have anything. And can I use my regular printer instead of the EcoTank? I am using my regular printer. I just have an EcoTank as my regular printer too. But that is it. And then I make my own, like, do not bend, etc. So it's really, really easy, and I would suggest it. I'll show you, like, some different kinds that I do for, like, the holidays and stuff. It was a 2.5. It's linked in my bio. But let me show you real quick. Where it went. Give me 1 second. Oh. Okay. Yep, and so I just wanted to show you some of the designs that you can do. So, like, for Christmas, like, I made, like, this one. It's like a little turkey, and it just says Happy Mail. Like, you can literally put anything on here, design some in Canva, and now you have really cute stickers. Like, you can honestly do anything that you want, and add anything that you want. So just click images. They have so many different kinds, like sweet Christmas wishes from the Santa Claus. Do not open until December 25th. These are some that I had. Please do not bend. These are like my do not bend stickers. Just like some stuff that I had from last year that I used for Christmas time. And, like, you could do really anything. Like, you could put, like, if you have a PNG file that you like a lot, you could do, what else? What is one? Good. Let me see. Shop. Like, this one is, like, shop small. Thanks for shopping small. You can make it like that. And that is just so cute. So, like, now it'll print labels. You hit print now, download and print, and it will show you, and now you have all your stickers made. And go back to it. You can literally put your favorite PNG in there. You could honestly do anything that you want, guys. Like, that's the cool thing about the labels. The app is when you get the box. So the only way to do it is you have to buy it. Yep, you can do thank you stickers. But you have to buy it because they give you a code. They give you a code. So you have to buy it. And they give you, like, the information. And I'm trying to figure out why It won't pop back up. Okay, there we go. And you can do the thanks for shopping small. You can do, I mean, guys, you can literally put anything you want on there. Let me see what else. Good vibes. I mean, like a little smiley face. See, like that. Like, thank you for shopping small. There you go. And just upload it. Like anything that you want. You can put your face if you want. I mean, honestly, y'all, it's like anything that you want on here, you could do. Like a little smiley face. You want to put just a smiley face on there, you could do a smiley face sticker. I mean, there's one that's coming to my head. I think it's the Be Kind. I don't know why that's popping up in my head, but we love the Be Kind logo so much. We love that one. And like that, if you want your favorite PNG, you can make stickers with that. I mean, like, so cute. Okay, now you have a sticker. And it does the whole page for you. So I just thought this was a really good tip because I know stickers are very, very expensive, especially if you order, and it's just no reason why you can't do it from home, and you get a lot more for your buck because that whole package right here, there's 100 sheets, it's 1,200 labels. It will last you so long, and you can mix it up. So you could do 50 sheets, your logo, 50 sheets of fragile stickers, 20 sheets of your logo, 20 sheets of fragile stickers, 20 sheets of Happy Mail, literally anything that you want, and just split it up, and now you have stickers. And the only reason a lot of people don't do this is because it's not on a roll. But I'm okay with taking off the paper like this. So if you're okay and you want to save money and you're fine with taking it off the paper and not having it on a roll, I'm good. I would rather save money. So that is why I choose to do it that way. So that was just my last little tip. So are there any questions or anything that I can help you guys with before we go? Anything that I can help with? Oh, cool. You're so welcome. You're welcome. Any questions? Yep, the link is in my bio for the labels. I'm about to make some right now. Just make some more real quick. It's online labels, but it's linked in my bio. You can get them from Amazon. I'm making some more stickers right now. Any questions? If you just click on my name right here, click on my name, and then it will take you right to my bio. From Amazon. Thanks for shopping small. Put that right on my package. There you go. All right, I'll put it on one of your boxes. So that's it. Super easy. I'll rather just stick them off of here than have a roll. I mean, the roll would be easier and better, but I would rather save money. So I'm going to do it this way. It's been working for 2 years, so I'm going to keep doing it this way. All right, guys, I'm off. If you have any questions, please let me know via email. I'm happy that we could cover this. I know that it is very, very stressful and definitely hard and just something that you weren't prepared for, and that's okay. But hopefully I have eased you into shipping, and hopefully you'll take my tips and move along, and you'll feel much better after you ship your first couple packages, and you will feel confident. So hopefully I can help. The shirt we made this shirt a couple months ago on live, and the t-shirt bags are from You Pack and Ship and or Amazon. So everything I have listed, guys, is in the link in my bio. If you click on what do I shop for on Amazon, all of it's there. You're so welcome. All right, I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be doing more aesthetics, so adding like product photos, adding infographics. I'm not sure if you guys know what those are, but we're going to be doing infographics, and we're going to ease our way into marketing and things like email marketing, and then the last day will be Pinterest, Instagram, all of those things. The debut theme is basically the theme that you're currently on. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Oh, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. On here, on TikTok. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay.